A redesign, a Dane County facility can now better serve the nearly 1,000 youth every year. The newly designed Youth Justice and Prevention Facility is officially open. The facility, which was formerly known as the Neighborhood Intervention Program Building, was started in 1987 in response to concerns about minority youth in Dane County. Today, hundreds of at-risk youth are in the program. County Executive Joe Parisi stood alongside Youth Justice Manager Andre Johnson and other area leaders today as they celebrated the remodel.
I want to thank the youth. They are the voice that matters in our community, and they are the future. They had a say in pretty much all of this building.
Teens worked alongside local artists to complete this artwork. The new facility has a floral theme in honor of various stages of growth.